Hi there guys, so today we're going to be experimenting with the Warden and the rest of the Deep Dark. So they've just released this today. I'm going to put it on creative and let's just test out. Let's just test it out. Right. Show coordinates. Yeah, we'll do immediate respawn. Wild, active, and see where the Deep Dark is. I don't think it's there, but there we go. Right, we'll just have a look. Yeah, the Deep Dark must be under the Wild. I'm not sure. I mean, the Minecraft news, if you've been on it, it did say, you know, it said that experimental wardens and things are now in the game. So, in the experimental areas of the game. So this may take a while. While waiting for it to load, the pixel art may be a bit late, and it may not be released April. It may be released May instead. But I'm going to try and get on top of it and try and get it released before May. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to do one each month. You probably saw it, the title pixel art, but yeah. Right, so there we go. Right, the first thing we could do to see if there is actually wardens. I mean, there are sulk catalysts, something like this in the game. Warden, alley, frogs, tadpoles, ghasts, and they're all normal. Right, so let's just have a look at frogs. Hang on, they must have added a new tree then. Dark oak, spruce, jungle. No, they haven't added the tree then yet. That's weird. They said they were going to add that, but there we go. I've got to add the frog and that into it, didn't I? The frog and tadpole. Let's just have a look at the tadpole. That's the least exciting thing ever. Frog, yeah, that's alright. Do anything special? No. Alley. Right, it said if you give it an item and it has items nearby it. No? Okay. If you give it an item, maybe it's left click. No? There you go. Give it an item, it'll go off finding for those items. Pick it up. And throw it back to the player. There we go. Yeah, okay, so the alley fact is true. Hang on, I'm going to test that again. Let's not do eggs, maybe. Let's do diamonds. Or netherite. It's a bit more entertainment if it's got value into it. If I can actually find it, though, that would be. So, oh. The reinforced deep slate. That's in the Deep Dark City. We'll come back to that later, but it's funny how it's on the redstone and items section of this. But the items all up here, and then you've got the reinforced deep slate down at the bottom, not even under this bit anymore. There's no more stone, like new stones under this, though, is there? No. But that's already interesting. We'll come under all the Deep Dark stuff in a minute. Frog spawn. Again, that's weird. Does that go near water? I mean, you'd kind of guess it does, but that is weird. Man, those fish. Yeah, that is something. That is weird. Anyway. So let's try it with a different one over here. It said if you've got a note block, it would drop it off at the note block instead of the player. So let's put a note block in the ground there, and let's put an alley with netherite on it. Yeah. Now, if I was to drop netherite off right here. The alley finds it. Does it drop it off at the note block? No, it drops it off at the player. Oh god, it's still raining. God. Maybe it's a jukebox then. We've got something else with the jukebox. That would be quite... Maybe if we get out of the render distance of the alley. No, because it's still following us, look. Both of them are. I think it's because we gave them an item. So maybe that's still coming under play. We're not sure. Where did I even put the jukebox? Oh, there it is. There we go. Maybe with the note block, you've actually got to play it something, maybe? I don't know. Whoa. Full 64 stack as well. Oh look, the effects of it. It sent effects over. That's really cool. Right, so we've experimented with the tadpole and the alley and the frog. Now let's have a look at the warden. That's weird. Did it just bury into the ground? Where did that go? Look, I've got the darkness effect. Darkness, yeah. So if I was to put this in survival settings, survival, and put that down, the effects do get actually quite dark. Wow. It's weird how it didn't attack me. Like how the alley is just down here, like. Yeah, right. So, let's go back to the warden. The reinforced deep slate, you can't actually mine that. These are just some frog lights. They're not very entertaining. They would look nice in a base, I'd say. I'd kind of replace the sea lantern. But, let's just experiment around with this. And the deep dark warden. Right, there we go. So the warden you can't actually kill. Or in my opinion, you probably won't be able to kill it. Look, it's just... Yeah, it's weird. So you need to, like, be picked up by 3 of these. One. I actually don't have game volume up. Let's have a look at game volume. See what noise it makes. Didn't mean to do that. That sure is weird. That is scary, that sound. That is scary. Well, if you break this, you get XP from it, yeah? Yeah. No XP from a shock vein. That's weird. Right. that is something that's quite weird. Now let's just get myself let's get netherite sword and full netherite armor. We're gonna see if you can actually defeat a warden. So you guys have probably seen this, but they actually have yeah, they've got this like sonic blast. It's really weird. It can go through walls. It's the only mob that can actually do damage through walls, as far as I'm aware. Boats with chest. Chest boat. That's weird. Can you still fit items in this? It's just like an elongated chest. Not items, sorry, mobs. Boat with chest, that's weird. So if I spawned a... This also will go to the experimenters, by the way. Let's just spawn a chicken. If I put a chicken in there and pushed it into the boat, can I still get in the boat? No. Can you still put leads on boats? It's just... Like I said, this is very much just experimenting with the deep dark. There's nothing fact or... There's nothing fact here. You can still pull it along if you're slow enough and have enough patience. What about if you kill a chicken near... Oh! It does that. What about if you kill a bunch of chickens? And then mine it with a pickaxe, maybe? Should just get rid of all this, because I don't need this anymore. Not a wooden pickaxe, that's a bit... Let's get every single pickaxe and see which one you actually get XP from it. That sound it makes, it's a bit disturbing. Now listen to the sound. Like slushing sound it makes. Can you mine it? So you don't get any XP from this. What about mining this with a wooden pickaxe? You get XP from it. You get XP. Get XP. Get XP. What about this? You get XP from it, but you don't actually get the item that's dropped. That's weird. Igloo and I never noticed it. That actually made me jump. Let's just see if I gave him a dirt block instead. If I can actually reach him. Weird why you'd want to give him a dirt block, but did you get anything? Did they drop anything when you... Let's just do this all in creative now. Not literally all of it, just set it to day. Time. Day, and let's turn down the game volume for a minute. We don't need that. Right, there you go. So you can't actually kill these things. As far as I'm aware, you cannot kill these things. Can you? I don't think you can change it once it's been given an item either. That's a bit weird. Right, so I don't actually want any of this anymore. Or any of this. We're gonna get clean armor and a clean sword, and we'll see how much it actually takes to, like how much damage one shot of the thingy does to it. One shot of the. Oh, I've actually forgot its name now. Let's just have a look. What's its name? What does one shot of the Warden do? Like. So yeah, right. Let's just have a look. I'm gonna do the command. Slash So for this command, it literally locates any structure as long as you're in creative. /locate. And then you can display what you want, yeah? So ancient city, that's what we'd like to search. And it gives you the coordinates for it, so instead of having to do hours of just guessing where it could be, you actually have a precise location. Minus 69, minus 96, minus 96. Just get these two to about the same. So yeah, we don't know the Y coordinates of this, but that's fine. You know it's going to be deep down, you can just dig straight down. Whilst we're in creative, we may as well put this on. We'll explore the don't know what happened there. We'll explore the ancient city for a bit in creative, and we'll have a look around, and then we'll go into survival, and we'll explore in survival. So yeah. What's the coordinates? 696, 696. Seven, 6. Six, 9, 6. Oh, went too far. Right, so we're digging straight down now. Oh, days. This soul fire is really weird. Like, why would you have blue soul fire right underneath the and that as well, those blocks. That is cool. It detects you're walking and it turns on the lights. That is. And then you've got these candles. They're a bit. Not sure about the candles. The frame though, you can't break the frame, that's the thing. I don't think this water's actually meant to be here, but I think it's just the cave. Oh, a chest. Nothing good here. Shulk and Shulk catalyst. Another chest. Snowballs and bones. That's not more bones. Do you have a feeling that like a lot of people have died in this? I mean, like from the amount of bones, like what have they had to do to get the bones? Oh, there we go. Protection 2, efficiency 2, and sharpness 2. Whilst we're on the enchantments, that actually brings me. Do they have the sneak? I'm just gonna research it, sneak, because they said that there would be an enchantment. No. Enchantment book? We may as well just go under here, right? Yeah, you put it on your boots and then the things don't pick up that you're walking about. There's no sneak here at all. I've already done those 2 chests. Wool. Now that's actually quite strange because wool, the sulk sensors don't pick up anything if they're blocked by wool. So there might, let's just double check, be something under the wool. Don't know why I tried mining that with. There actually isn't anything, that's quite strange. I think this portal is like the biggest thing, like why is there so many dripstones? But yeah, why is there such a big portal and like you can't even light it? Yeah, look, what can you do with it? See? I mean, you can mine it in creative, but you can't do that in survival. It's like bedrock in survival. Whilst we're having a look through creative, there is, or people said there was, a new item for the jukebox, and that was... No, there's not. I'll play that later because these guys had a released, I think Java might get a released preview early. But yeah, there was like a sulk. That grave looks weird. And it looked like the head of a warden. Like the ears and... It's just like a warden graveyard. Anyway, yeah, there was like a released audio in the jukebox. Snowballs and candles again. I don't know what I'm expecting to find in here. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's not normal. I'm assuming that's lava and it's been burnt by water. And it's weird how there is actually no shulk shriekers. If I placed a warden down here, would it actually... Oh. If I placed a warden here, will it go any further? And if I was to go in survival... This is where things get interesting. Oh, look at the ears! The ears light up like you can hear something. I'm kind of scared to hit this thing. Oh! Oh, I'm in a dead end. That was one shot. That was a one shot. Why are you guys still here? That was quite incidental. Let's say that. So they can one-shot you, but we haven't tested everything yet. Yeah. So we've seen the ancient city. We've seen that they've added the boat with the chest and not the tree that they said they would add. So, oh, a village. There's no changes to villages, as far as I'm aware. They've added the frog, but not the mangrove swamp, like they said they would add. So everything's a bit weird at the minute. How they said they're gonna add a bunch of things and haven't. I think that's just I think let's just still get onto that, but yeah, it is something. Here it is. -40. That's the thing for a stronghold, right? Now where did I die? It was in a corner somewhere where there was a bunch of wardens. It was around somewhere where there was lava, if that helps. I think it was around here. No, it wasn't. It was around here. There we go. Why did I think... Oh no, because this wasn't the place. There wasn't a... Maybe over there? This seems more like it. Let's put this back on. I'm actually kind of nervous for that warden. I mean, it's not something that you... What do you get if you kill it? That's my main question. Can it die? But this is something. Water, lava, tadpole. Like, why did they put a... Anyway. And then we need health potions. Because if it's an undead like a zombie, then it would actually kill it, and harming would revive it. They actually don't do any damage. What about lava? Nothing. What about water? Nothing. That is weird. Will it do anything to an ally? No, the ally just runs away from it. Settings. Oh, okay. It two-shots you. Yeah. I'm gonna go into a super flat, and we'll see if it still burrows underground. Because if not, then we could do some actual testing about the sonic boom that people are saying it has. In the meantime, let me just let's have a look at while we're loading in. Creative. Show coordinates. Flat. Wild. And 10 chunks. This is what it's meant to sound like. Not this advert. So that was the preview of the Warden uh the Warden music. I think that's actually quite not a bit eerie. I think a bit eerie. Um, so you may have noticed I was getting some blocks while the music was going on, and that's to test the sonic boom. So before I go any further, does that sink into the ground? It does. Okay, that's annoying. Does it sink through bedrock? It does. Okay. Does it sink through barrier blocks? I actually don't need the alley for a minute, so I'm gonna give myself a barrier block and let's see. Because if so, those walls are completely useless. So let's just do 3 layers, and in fact, I'll do 5, and then we can see like the animation of it sinking through if it actually does work. Because if it doesn't sink through barriers, then oh, so it doesn't actually sink through properly. That is weird. After the first layer, it just sits there. Yeah, it just sits there. What about through the through this? Because it doesn't seem to sink through bedrock. No, sorry, it doesn't seem to sink through. That is weird how it just hangs upside down. Man, if you saw that when you were going through a cave, you'd... Yeah. Right, so my idea was what would the sonic boom be like if it was on the other side? And the ears don't pick up anything when it's trying to sink either. Let's get rid of the barrier block and we'll try deep slate. No, not cobbled, deep slate, deep slate. We just need normal deep slate. Was that infested? No, it wasn't. I got rid of the infested. Right, so let's just have a look at the deep slate then. If I can find it. Deep slate. There we go. It does sink through. Yeah, it does. Maybe if we / locate a stronghold. No. Ancient city. And we just go on the X and Y. No. X and Z coordinates of it. It might not sink because technically it's in its home. No valid structure for this dimension. Okay, that's okay. It's frustrating, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Now my next step, does it sink through a nether? Or does it even spawn in a nether? It does, and it doesn't sink through it. That is great. Now let's try and find a way out of this cave, because I really don't want to be just sat in a cave. There's not really much space. Hey, right, there we go. That has to spawn on a certain level, doesn't it? So surely I'm near an open space somewhere. No, I'm not. Maybe this leads me to an open space. Ah, there we go, there we go. In an open space, there we go. So if I just spawn it here, I accidentally spawned 2, but that's fine. Does it take fire damage? It doesn't. It doesn't, like to walk through it, but it actually doesn't take any damage. If I just put a ring of fire around it, do they attack each other? They don't. They scream at each other, but they don't attack each other. So if I put one there, does it walk through fire? What about if I narrow? That guy clearly didn't think of anything. He was a bit bored. So they don't move in fire. That is weird. These guys are getting a bit bored now. Let's just punch them, keep them awake. So the sonic boom, does it work through these blocks? Their face changes when you hit them. Oh, he can hit quite high. How about if we slash summon a warden? Will it just slash music? Q action of play. No, okay, this doesn't work. Slash summon. So they clearly haven't added the sonic boom in. Oh. Okay, right, Spider, you can get away from me. This is meant to be a fair test. How much damage does it do without any? It is very fast, and it one-shots you. It's just nailing the spider and the slimes over there. Go on, destroy the slime. Man, I wasn't even walking. Get ready for some noises, okay, guys? Sorry, get ready for some noises.
thing I'm actually going to do is give myself resistance 500. Actually, no, maybe a... But that doesn't work. So we've experimented with this for a while now. Yeah, we've experimented with this for a while now. That actually made me jump. I was expecting the volume to turn off. So yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna have a real fright when I load into this. So yeah, we've played around with the alleys for a bit. The Wardens and the Warden City is weird. And you can hear you heard the new music disc thanks to Exuma 2. He's the guy from Hermitcraft. I didn't even know that. But yeah, he's the guy from Hermitcraft. And I think this is just like his live stream and experiment account. But yeah, so I'm just loading into the pixel art. You can see how far I've got. Actually, no. You're not going to see how far I've got. So goodbye, guys, and I'm going to be releasing soon. So yeah. Well, I think even if you could guess it, it's not much. Yeah, it's not much. I think you guys can already guess it's Black Panther, but I kind of already showed you that bit down there. I've done all the outlining. It's going to take a while to fill it in. So yeah, it might be delayed, guys. So with that, yeah, that's the end of the video, guys, and I'm gonna be trying releasing soon. I've just got back from 2 holidays, so that's why I've not been not been releasing. So I'm gonna try and release more regularly now. And yeah, bye, guys.